It's really funny. I set that up a long time ago for her to say recording in progress, and it just started working now. And I think I set it up like 2 months ago. Anyway, let's come lying down on the earth. Any comfortable position for you. All right. So full moon was this morning, and it also was a lunar eclipse. So for some people, it feels like a crazy time. I know a lot of people yesterday were saying, "What is going on?" So I thought maybe we could do a little bit of meditation around the full moon. So let's start by taking deep inhales in through the nose, into the diaphragm, and long, slow exhales out. With each exhale, releasing any tension that you feel in your body. And perhaps saying to yourself, I feel safe and relaxed. I feel safe and relaxed. Perhaps now you invite the full moon to come to you. Imagine a clear full moon appearing just above your head. The moon is shining brightly and cheerfully, sending out gentle rays in every direction. Bask in the loving embrace of the full moon. Visualize the brilliant moon or moonlight showering all over you and within you. Imagine opening up all the pores in your skin to receive the moon's positive energies. Feel every cell in your body rejoicing and rejuvenating in the healing light. When you can visualize the shining moon clearly inside you, direct the bright moonlight to the dark corners of your mind. Let the dazzling white light penetrate all darkness. Feel your stress, anxieties, worries, or fears dissolving instantly, leaving a deep sense of peace, harmony, and calm. And when you are ready, give thanks to the moon for its generosity. And then allow the visualization to fade away. And let the peaceful feeling infuse your practice and the rest of your day. Whenever you're ready, making some small movements in fingers and toes. Perhaps you roll around wrists and ankles. Then whenever you are ready, rolling over to one side, whichever side is calling for you. And then gently making your way up to seated and then coming right into a tabletop pose. So wrists are underneath your shoulders, gripping your fingers into the earth. Knees are underneath your hips. And let's find some cat-cow movement here. So rounding your spine, tucking your chin, tucking your tailbone, really arching the body up towards the sky. And then moving in the opposite direction, tailbone points up towards the sky, heart shines through. And just moving back and forth here at your own pace. See where it's more comfortable to inhale and where it's more comfortable to exhale. Gently coming back to a flat back. And then perhaps creating some C shapes here. So looking over your left shoulder and allowing your hips to pop out towards the left side. And on your inhale, coming back to center, and exhale, coming over to the other side. Just moving back and forth with your breath. Gently making your way back to tabletop. And then coming back into a child's pose. So if you can, arms come out long, forehead to the earth or a block. Melting your heart down towards the earth. Taking deep inhales and long, slow exhales. Imagine drawing in the full moon's light. All right, let's find one more round of breath here. And then making your way back into your tabletop pose. Okay, so from our tabletop, we're gonna come right into downward dog, curling your toes under, sending your hips back and up behind you. Keep as much of a bend in your knees as you need. Shoulders roll back and down the spine, grip the fingers into the earth. Perhaps you pedal out your feet. And then whenever you're ready, allowing your feet to come up towards your hands. Feet are hip distance apart, forward fold. Let's bring the hands to our waist. On your inhale, lengthen your spine, and then come on up with a flat back. Finding mountain pose near the top of your mat. Feet are hip distance apart. Shoulders roll back and down the spine. Squeeze the inner thighs towards each other. Crown of the head reaches high. Inhale, arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale, flat back, swan diving down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands come to shins or thighs, flat back. And exhale, forward fold. Let's take a big step back here with the right foot, and then lowering the right knee to the earth. Allowing the arms to reach up towards the sky, soften the shoulders, check the front knees over the ankle, in line with the second or third toe. And on your exhale, hands come down to the earth. We'll come into our tabletop pose. And then back into downward dog. All right, shifting your weight forward into your plank pose. Shift a little bit more, drop the knees, tuck the elbows and lower to the earth. Let's find baby cobra here. Shoulders roll back and down the spine, tuck the elbows in by your sides. Trying not to put too much weight here on the hand. Lowering to the earth and either reverse push-up or tabletop. Downward dog. Allowing your feet to come towards your hands, forward fold. And on your next inhale, arms come out to the side with a flat back, reverse swan dive up, extended mountain. And exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, arms reach up, extended mountain. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Crown of the head reaches forward. And exhale to fold. Take a big step back here with the left foot, lowering the left knee to the earth. Allow the upper body to rise, soften the shoulders. Take a couple rounds of breath here. And then exhale, hands come down to the earth, coming into tabletop and then into downward dog. Shifting your weight forward into your plank pose. Shift a little more, drop the knees, tuck the elbows and lower. So maybe it's baby cobra, sphinx pose, or full cobra, whatever you feel ready for. Either way, elbows are tucked in by your sides, shoulders are rolling away from the ears, tops of the feet push down to the earth. Exhale to lower to the earth. And then reverse push up or tabletop, downward dog. All right, walking your feet up towards your hands to forward fold. And on your next inhale, reverse swan dive up into extended mountain. And exhale, hands come to heart center. All right, so we're going to bring the arms up into extended mountain, soften the shoulders. Find equal weight in the four corners of both feet. And then reaching your arms over towards the left side. Find length along the right side body. Inhale to come back to center and exhale coming over to the other side. Inhale to center and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Ready? This time, exhale back to your chair pose. Send the hips back, like tuck the tailbone open the heart up towards the front of your mat. And exhale, forward fold. We're gonna take a big step back here with the right foot. So your choice, you can lower the knee or keep it up off the earth. Woo, squeeze the inner thighs as you rise. So low lunge or high. And then windmilling the hands towards the earth. Right hand comes underneath the right shoulder. We'll find a twist here. Extending your spine long and then turning towards the left side. Left arm reaches up towards the sky. Okay, let's drop that right knee to the earth if you haven't already. And then we're going to walk the left foot out towards the left side. Reach up high. And then send that left foot back behind you. So maybe you place the foot on the earth. So you're like in a modified side plank. Maybe the foot comes to the earth, or maybe you reach that foot up off the earth, reaching it long behind you. Left hand comes down to the earth. Sorry, drop the left foot as well. And then you're gonna walk your hands back towards your right knee. Spin that right foot back. So you're kickstanding the right foot back. And then come on up, windmill the arms up. So left foot is out towards the left side. Left hand comes towards the left thigh. Right arm reaches up and over. Gate latch. Inhale, bringing the arms back to center. Exhale, slowly lower that right hand back down to the earth and then reach towards the front of the mat, reaching nice and long. Perhaps you lift that leg up off the earth again. If it's in your body, maybe you bend the left knee, grab a hold of the left foot. Send that knee back towards the back edge of the mat. Activate the left foot. All right, let's release here. Left foot comes to the earth, left hand comes to the earth. Come into your tabletop pose. Curl your toes under, come back into downward dog. All right, allowing your feet to come up towards your hands. And on your next inhale, reverse swan dive up. Extended mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Draw the navel in. And exhale to fold. This time we're going to step the left foot back. Low lunge or high, entirely up to you. Arms reach high. Check your front knee. Hand down twist. Left hand comes underneath the left shoulder. Find length in your spine as you turn towards the right. And the right arm maybe reaches up towards the sky. All right, let's drop that left knee to the earth. Drop the right hand, walk the right foot over towards the side. And then we're going to step it back behind us. Foot comes to the earth. So modified side plank, shifting your weight into your left arm, right arm reaches up towards the sky. Maybe you reach the arm towards the front of the mat. Perhaps you extend the right leg long behind you. All right, let's drop that right foot. Walk the hands towards the left knee. Kickstand the left foot out behind you. And then make your way up. So our gate latch here. Right hand comes towards the right thigh. Left palm reaches up and over, find length. Inhale, let's come back to center. Exhale, very slowly bring that left hand back down to the earth. Maybe you lift the right foot up off the earth again. Maybe you bend the right knee, activate the right foot. See if you can find that foot behind you, send the knee back. Trying not to collapse in on the left arm. All right, let's release the right foot back down behind us. We're going to spin over into our tabletop pose and come back into downward dog. Right foot reaches up towards the sky. Shifting your weight forward, send your knee towards your nose, round your spine. Maybe you come up on the back toes. And then come back into your three-legged dog. Send the right foot up high once again. Shift your weight forward. This time, send that right knee over towards the left elbow. Come back into your three-legged dog. You could do this from table if you wish instead of downward dog. This time, shift your weight forward. Right knee comes towards the right arm. Come back into your three-legged dog. Whew. Shift your weight forward, this time stepping your right foot through, however you need to get it there. Shifting your weight into your right foot. Grab blocks if you need to bring the earth up closer to you, and then send your left foot up towards the sky. Standing splits. In your standing splits, if you want to try, you can always pick up one hand up off the earth. Maybe it finds that right ankle. Maybe the other hand follows. Keep sending the left foot up towards the sky. All right, let's step the left foot to the earth to meet the right, forward fold. And on your next inhale, reverse swan dive up, extended mountain. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. We missed a chair. Exhale, hips come back. Shift your weight into your heels, like tuck your tailbone. Chair pose, lift the heart. And exhale, forward fold. Walk, step, or hop both feet back behind you into a plank pose. And then come into downward dog. So left foot reaches up towards the sky, this time three-legged dog. So no, you can do this from table instead if you want. Shift your weight forward, knee comes towards your nose, round your spine. Come back into your three-legged dog. Shifting your weight forward, this time left knee towards right elbow. Back into your three-legged dog. Shifting your weight forward, knee comes towards left elbow. Into your three-legged dog. This time, shift your weight forward. However you need to, step the left foot through. All right, shifting your weight into your left foot. Use blocks if you need to. Place underneath your hands. Right foot reaches up towards the sky, standing split. So we want to look, if you can, or at least imagine, see what's going on with your back foot. We want the toes pointing down towards the earth. So you imagine pinky toe points down towards the earth. And then maybe you start to try and balance here. Picking your hands up, ooh, off the earth. Maybe you grab a hold of the left ankle. Breathe through it. And then whenever you're ready, hands to the earth, right foot comes down to meet the left. Thinking about breathing through the tornado. Forward fold. And on your next inhale, reverse swan dive up. Extended mountain. And exhale, hands coming to heart center. All right, so finding your mountain at the top of your mat. So we're going to find that it's a crescent moon once again. So arms reach up towards the sky, soften the shoulders. This time, let's allow our arms to come over towards the right side first. Shifting your weight into your left foot. Right foot comes out towards the side. Find your drishti, your place to focus on, to fix your gaze onto. All right, inhale, arms reach back up, come into extended mountain. And exhale, swan diving down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale to fold. Let's take a big step back here with the right foot. So knee can come down or stay up. Squeeze the inner thighs as you rise. So we're going to come to a twist, different variation today. Hands come to heart center. And then bringing the right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Push into the thigh to help you turn. Inhale, arms come back up to center. Into your lunge. Exhale, hands come to the earth. Let's step the right foot forward to meet the left into forward fold. And on your next inhale, reverse swan dive up. Extended mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. Crescent moon on the other side. Arms reach up, extended mountain, soften the shoulders. If you have one side that is uncomfortable, you can always drop that arm down by your side. All right, so this time let's bring the arms over towards the left side. Shifting your weight into your right foot, left foot comes up off the earth. Keeping a micro bend in the right knee. Inhale, come back to your extended mountain. Exhale, swan diving down, forward fold. We're going to take a big step back this time with the left foot. Knee can come down or stay up. Squeeze the inner thighs to rise. We're going to find our twist on the other side. Hands come to heart center, allowing the left elbow to come to the outside of the right thigh. Push the elbow into the thigh to help you turn. Find length in your spine as you're turning. One more round of breath here. And then coming back into your lunge. Exhale, hands come down to the earth. Ready? We're going to transition from here. So left knee comes to the earth. We're going to walk the right foot over towards the right side. Hands come towards the inside of the right foot. Okay, we'll find a stretch and then we'll find a balance. So our lizard pose. You turning, your right foot out towards the side. So you're coming to a bit of an angle here, activating the right foot. Go back the toes. Sorry if you hear my dogs. All right, and then imagine that you're wearing a boot. So foot, ankle, shins stay in a straight line. And then perhaps with the right foot active, left knee drops out towards the side. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you come down onto blocks or forearms, left arm first, right arm maybe follows. Let's keep the right foot active. If you want to add something to this here, maybe you curl the back toes under, lift the back knee. So stretch and strengthen all at the same time. Dropping the left knee if it's up, keeping the right foot active, slowly coming back up onto your hands, right hand then left, right foot comes to the earth. We're going to turn the toes forward. All right, so this is where we find our flying lizard, flying dragon. We're going to keep the right foot on the floor. Right foot stays active. We're going to keep that wide stance so right foot is still over by the right edge of the mat. Okay, we're going to find a bind, or as much of a bind as you comfortably can. Maybe arms just come out to the side. So first, we're going to tuck the right shoulder underneath that right knee. So the hand may just come out to the side. Might be just kind of the arm is underneath. Totally okay. If you're able to tuck it under, see if you can send that right hand back behind you, palm faces up. So right hand's coming towards the low back, maybe the right hip. Okay, we're gonna curl the back toes under, lift the back knee, squeeze the inner thighs towards center. You're gonna keep your shoulders square towards the earth and then pick up the left hand. Maybe it just reaches out towards the side, maybe it reaches back behind you. If you want, you can keep the left knee on the earth. We'll find one more round of breath. And then slowly release the arms down towards the inside of the right foot, lower the left knee. Let's take a break here. Right foot comes back, coming into your tabletop and then into child's pose. Taking deep inhales and long, slow exhales. Notice what's been going on in your mind. Are there any thoughts there that have come up that you don't need? And again, bringing back that shining moon inside of you, filling up every cell. And then send that light to those dark corners of your mind. And whenever you're ready, making your way back into your tabletop. We're just going to set up from here, from tabletop for the other side. So we're going to send the left foot forward towards the outside of the left hand. Perhaps you walk the right leg back behind you a little bit. So this time, turning the toes out towards the left side on an angle, activate the left foot. Remember, you're wearing that boot. So allowing your knee to drop out towards the side with a straight leg. And then perhaps you come down, right forearm, and then left. Maybe you want to stay here, or maybe you want to curl the back toes under, lift the back knee up off the earth. Keeping the left foot active the entire time to protect the knee. If the right knee is up off the earth, dropping it to the earth. If forearms are on the earth, coming up, left hand first, right hand follows. Left foot comes flat to the earth. We're going to turn the toes forward. All right, ready? Flying lizard on the other side. So we're going to take the left arm and thread it underneath the left thigh as far as you comfortably can. Okay, if you can, send that left hand behind you. If not, you're just going to send the left arm out towards the side when we come on it. All right, squeeze the inner thighs, lift the back knee. Maybe you stay here, that's okay. So squaring the shoulders towards the earth. Right arm comes out towards the side, maybe comes back behind you, finding that bind. Squaring the shoulders towards the earth. Finding your balance. Being okay if you topple over. Whew. Wobbly on the side. All right, let's find 2 more rounds of breath. And then placing both hands to the earth, drop the back knee. Let's come into our tabletop. This time, shifting your weight forward, tuck the elbows, come all the way down to the earth. And then find your back bend of choice. Soften the shoulders, tops of the feet push down to the earth. Try not to lock out the elbows, tuck the elbows in by the sides if you're in baby cobra or full cobra. And then exhale to lower. Let's find a bow pose. So we're gonna bend. Let's do half a bow actually. So let's bring the forearms to the earth. All right, and then bending the right knee, activate the right foot, reaching back for that right foot. Softening the shoulders. Keeping the right foot active, and then kicking the foot into the hand. Maybe you lift the leg up off the earth. And then slowly lower the right. Release the right foot. And we'll come over to the other side. Bending the left knee, activate the left foot. Left hand comes back behind you. See if you can find that foot. If not, just stay with the knee bent. Pushing the foot into the hand, left foot into the hand. And exhale to lower, releasing the foot. All right, we're going to make our way into a tabletop pose and then back into child's pose. Softening the heart down towards the earth. All right, we're going to do one twist here. So let's come to tabletop. So from tabletop, we're going to open the right arm up towards the sky. So maybe this is enough for you. Or perhaps you send that right arm towards your, right hand towards your low back. Or maybe it reaches around for the left hip. Continue opening your heart towards the side of the mat. And then perhaps you drop your left ear towards the left shoulder. Allowing the head to come back to center. Releasing the right hand back underneath you, under your right shoulder. And then the other side, left arm reaches up towards the sky. Perhaps you send the left hand towards the low back, or maybe it reaches around for that right hip, front of the right thigh. Try not to lock out the right elbow. And perhaps you drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. Gently bringing the head back to center. Release the left hand, come into your tabletop. And you're going to make your way down onto your back. Okay. So once you make your way onto your back, just take a moment here to check in and see if there is anything else that you need. Any other shape that you wish to make with your body. It doesn't necessarily have to be yoga. It can just be whatever feels right for you now. So we have about a minute. And whenever this feels complete to you, coming into Shavasana or any final resting pose on the earth. And taking deep inhales and long, slow exhale. one more meditation for you today. I invite you to picture yourself outdoors, standing by a beautiful infinity pool. It's nighttime, but the sky is lit up with a magnificent full moon. The silver rays of the moon shine all around you, and the waters of the infinity pool take on a silver blue gold glow. As you stand by the pool, you see that there are steps leading down into the water. You dip your toe into the calm waters, and you are pleasantly surprised by the warm temperature of the pool. You step into the pool, and with each step down, you feel the warm water lapping against your feet, your ankles, your calves. You continue stepping into the silver blue water as it swirls around your thighs, your hips, and your torso. You stop for a moment to stand in the warmth of the healing waters and to admire the magnificence of the full moon shining down at you. The moon seems to be bigger and closer to the earth than you have ever seen it before, and its energies are palpable. You sense that the water around you is providing healing through the silver moonlight, and that you are being balanced through the energies of the moon. You relax, floating on your back, giving thanks to the moon and the water surrounding you and healing you. This infinite pool reminds you of the infinite nature of the universe and all the possibilities, and of your infinite being. You float here, allowing the worries and stress to just drift away. And when you are ready, you turn around and walk back towards the steps. As you step out of the water, you feel calm and refreshed. You noticed as you climbed the steps out of the water that your body dried off immediately. You take one final glance at the beauty of the moon, thanking it again for the healing you've received. And you feel yourself gently returning to your body, perhaps making some small movements here. Maybe these small movements become bigger movements. And whenever you feel ready, rolling over to one side, whichever side is calling for you. Then gently making your way up to seated. And once you get there, lowering or closing your eyes. Taking deep inhales in through your nose, into your diaphragm, and long, slow exhales out. And as you inhale, inhaling self compassion, remembering the most important things you did during our time together were show up and breathe. Everything else was practice and exploration. The light in me sees and honors the light in each and every one of you. Thank you for joining me. Have a beautiful evening.